What's good with y'all boys and girls? It's your boy, a Sauce Boy Top, you feel me? We go ahead and get right up into this. We got a Bronx woman shot and killed for attending a memorial by Opps who wanted her brother. Do your homework. I'm assuming her name is Reyna. I would assume Reyna Caceres. I would assume that's how you say that. My bad if I slandered that. Forgive me. Get your grab a leaf. We finna break it down and see what these nincompoops went wrong shooting this innocent girl in her face. Okay? That is not okay. We get together.
Wait a minute.
Breaking news out of the Bronx where a 23-year-old woman was killed. She was shot in the face near a playground overnight.
Yeah, Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is in University
Near a
Heights
playground.
with more for us. Jaysha, good morning. Perry, Shirlene, good morning. Well, we know that this shooting happened near Aqueduct Lands Park as well as a school. I'll step out the way so you can see this investigation is still ongoing here this morning. You can see that there's yellow tape around the area. Police are still looking for clues here and items still scattered on the sidewalk and the roadway.
They got the hookah out there. We're reacting to the Hookah Anonymous video. Do your motherfucking homework. What's the irony? Do your homework.
Here, but video from overnight also shows police searching for evidence with flashlights, and you can see close-ups of clothes, cups, and bottles of alcohol on the ground. So there may have been some sort of get-together or party here last night here on Aqueduct Avenue. Now, police also searched a gray Hyundai where the woman may have been shot yesterday. Police responded to a 911 call of an assault, and when they arrived here on scene, they found a 23-year-old woman shot in her left eye, and she's been identified as...
Damn, they shot her in her left eye? Fuck. Oh my god, nigga.
Reyna Caceres, and she was rushed to the hospital where she died. But at this time, we don't know what a motive is or what led up to this shooting. But back out here live, no arrests have been made, and this investigation is still ongoing.
When is enough? We're burying our kids. You know, our kids supposed to bury us.
Oh, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube.
Two little sisters, and that looks like a little brother. Like, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. That's
due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Go to our official Instagram.
A lot of women are dying being around the wrong crowd.
Page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, people think just because guns are illegal in New York that it don't go down out there. But honestly, making it illegal is probably what's making the gun violence worse, because you're put at a disadvantage against criminals who aren't supposed to have guns, but they have them. Whereas when you go to places like...
Because do your homework, you could make it like fucking anywhere, nigga. The UK, there's guns. Certain niggas got guns. If you want a gun bad enough, you're gonna get a gun, nigga. So you're just making it harder for the people who don't want it bad enough to break the law and risk going to jail for it.
Texas or Florida, where guns are legal as long as you have the right licenses, people tend to think twice about doing things. Just think about it. If you knew 9 times out of 10 someone had a firearm on them, would you be so quick to be so hostile with them? Or if you knew it's a big chance that someone had a firearm on them, would you be so quick to approach them in a hostile manner, or would you take caution? Now, in some ways, knowing that it's a strong possibility that someone would have a firearm,
it's all gang related, nothing more, nothing less.
Prevent certain altercations from happening, but then again, it can also increase it depending on the individual. New York is a place where weapons are illegal, but somehow gun violence still happens as if they are legal. Last year in 2025 alone, it said that there was 305 homicides in total, with 688 shooting incidents transpiring. Once again, for a city where
how many of those were by guns?
Guns are supposed to be barred and illegal, that's a huge number. And they're going to tell us that gun violence is down, but for the amount that there already is, it's too much. Meanwhile, they're more concerned with giving people tickets for speeding, taking people vehicles, toll evasion, or a whole bunch of other things that don't matter or aren't as important.
Oh, this looks like somebody who was there or who knows what's going on. She was chilling with niggas who was gangbanging. You can't chill with known gang members and expect their ops to spare you when they slide. The Bronx is a war zone, you would think, with as many bodies and shootings that has occurred in the Bronx for decades. People would know how to move and what not to do. Partying in a park or shooting a music video with gang members is never smart. I agree. Strongly. I strongly agree.
Important as someone losing their life. Now I bring all this up because a 23-year-old Bronx woman by the name of Reyna Caceres, aka Mookie, was shot and unalive while she was attending a visual for someone else that was shot and unalive. The irony that these days you can't even mourn the death of someone safely without your life being in danger. Back in the day, certain things were off limits. These days, there is no limits and it's getting worse by the day. Now, when it comes to the shooting of Reyna, although most of her friends will refer to her as loving, always smiling, caring, and bringing life to others, there's others on social media that have other words to describe Mookie and not such a good light. On top of that, many are asking questions.
Man, this girl wasn't fucking killing nobody or doing
to the news,
like that,
but they want to know why was she the only one targeted and shot in point blank range in her face. Something like that seems personal. Was it a hit? Was it retaliation? Who knows? But we're going.
Damn, they shot her at point blank range?
I'm gonna get into a few of the details and rumors circulating in the streets when it comes to this young Bronx woman losing her life. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
We continue our coverage of a deadly shooting on Aqueduct Avenue. 23-year-old Reyna Caceres lost her life. Now, according to NYPD officers, Caceres was shot in her left eye. News 12's Erica Lunsford spoke with neighbors and witnesses.
23-year-old Reyna Caceres, better known as Mookie to her peers, was from the Bronx, New York, with roots stemming from Dominican Republic. She was known as a model and also video model amongst local artists in the city and was described by her friends as someone who always liked to see others happy. They say she brightened up every room that she walked into, and judging from her social media, everyone has
be another side to people, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing but good things to say about it. So everyone is confused.
I forget. They says they were targeting her brother.
Confused as to why she was fatally shot in the early morning.
She could have been low-key infused in some of her brother's
while
beef.
in the
You
park.
know how some of these sisters be like Jada, for example. Jada from fucking the Chirac drill scene, fully chopping Q50 with Lil 50, rest up, you feel me? His sister, Jada, the one that's fucking on Lil Nooney and shit. Yeah. You remember how she was intertwined in they beef, you feel me? She could have been like that, but just in New York, you know what I'm saying? And they fucking
where
caught her.
some claim she was mourning the life of a friend who also lost their life to gun violence. However, we will learn that that's not accurate. It's being reported that instead of a memorial being held for the gathering, many individuals was in the park gathering shooting a music video when tragedy struck. Now, according to an ABC 7 news article, it is state quote, a 23-year-old woman was shot in the eye and unalive near Bronx Park, and officials believe she was an innocent bystander. Reyna Caceres was shot in the left eye along Aqueduct Avenue in University Heights around 12:10 a.m. Thursday. She was rushed to St. Barnabas Hospital, where she was pronounced deceased. Police searched for evidence in the nearby Aqueduct Lands playground, where signs of a party were found, including scattered cups and alcohol. Police say someone wearing all black opened fire on a crowd of people having a celebration in memory of a friend. Authorities believe Caceres' relative may have been the intended target. That relative, according to investigators, is a person of interest in 3 prior shootings. The victim's loved ones want.
Oh shit! So her brother was putting that belt to that ass, nigga. He's a person of interest in 3 prior shootings. So they was coming to collect, cause this nigga been coming to collect. Do your homework. This nigga moving like the Grim Reaper. Is that the Grim Reaper? Face ass nigga.
Justice and hope to keep her memory alive.
Oh, yeah, we
was a good person, good-hearted, big-hearted, all smiles, always willing to help someone, a loved one said.
can hear the painful wailing just moments after 23-year-old Reyna Caceres was shot on Aqueduct Avenue in front of a playground just after midnight Thursday morning. More than 12 hours later, investigators remained on the scene, gathering evidence that could lead them to the shooter. Police reports say Caceres was shot in her left eye and transported to the hospital where she later died.
I have about 4 or 5 shots.
Landy Diaz, who lives along the area, says
it's
it's common to see people hanging out at the park late at night. But what he heard shortly after midnight was different.
They firecracker. They used to most around here every day. But right here, I say, it's not firecracker. It's charcoal or something.
A music speaker, hookah set, and liquor bottles were left at the scene, indicating a type of gathering. According to 311 reports, the area where the shooting happened has had roughly 24 noise complaints so far this year. With schools in the area, those who walk past the crime scene say they are saddened and in disbelief this could happen so close.
Yeah, sometimes I be crossing at nighttime. I was just here yesterday. At nighttime, just going home, about to go home. But that was kind of shocking because I be crossing this way all the time.
At this time, police are still searching for the shooter. The University Heights, Erica Lunsford, News 12, the Bronx.
No arrests have been made and the investigation is ongoing. Now that was one article. And to further back up the claims of it being a video shoot instead of a memorial gathering, in a separate news article, a local in the area who claims individuals always hang out in that park would give her 2 cents in, as they would say, quote, Chanel says she lives across the street from where the deadly shooting happened. She was woken up by the loud noises. I heard shots. When I looked down, I seen a young lady shaking, covered in blood. Neighbors told News 12 they saw more than 30 people hearing music and being loud at the park. Chanel says she usually reports the loud noises, but hesitated to call police last night. This morning, she regretted her decision. I feel really bad. I feel like maybe I could have helped, she said.
Do your homework. She gonna feel like she could have did that and stopped her death for the next few years. Do your homework. That shit's fucked up. That's where she coming from. She feel like she could have called the police and the police would have shut that little shit down. Or the police would have been out there in that area so they wouldn't have came and shot that shit up like how they did. And she wouldn't have got shot like how she did. Do your homework.
Now the reason why we bring this up is because many were misinformed, including us in the beginning. Some people feels like it was an innocent memorial being shot up as people gathered to celebrate a lost loved one, but in reality, it was a music video being shot in the early morning. Loud music, alcohol, drugs, a crowd of people is all a recipe for disaster, and according to the locals, this is something that they frequently do. Now, could it have been a music video to celebrate somebody they lost, all while doing both together? Possibly. But this will also mean that this is a common area for them, so it's known that they be there. Now, also, many are saying that this shooting wasn't as random as people think, and in fact, it may be tied to gang violence. In the article, it states that the police believes the shooting was a target for the relative and not Reyna herself. Keep in mind that relative is wanted
for 3 different shootings
in other 3 prior shootings. So Reyna just so happened to be caught in a crossfire and was the only one hit, unfortunately. But according to reports, that relative just so happened to be a Bronx drill rapper who was also related to Reyna. As y'all know, there's an open investigation going on, so I'm not going to say who or what gang the person is said to be in, but if you know, then you know. Now, with that being said, it's alleged that Reyna was also spotted in their videos, showing affiliation to him and his affiliates, which oftentimes make you guilty by association if these guys happen to be a part of any gang, which is why it's very important.
Yeah, and they ops catch you. You with them niggas. You one of them niggas. A lot of niggas see it like that, even if you was a girl, bro. That's why you females gotta realize, stop being in pictures with these niggas throwing up that shit, boy, throwing up fuck this and fuck that and saying this and that.
Important that you watch who you associate yourself with.
She got shot in her eye.
All it takes is for you to be in the picture, a video, or anything, and now you're included in whatever that person or gang may have going on, sometimes without you even realizing. Not to mention, these days in the streets, women play a huge role as being a tool used by certain gangs to lure their ops in, setting them up to either be robbed or have their lives taken. This also leads to a lot of women oftenly losing their lives because they have been behind a lot of setups when it comes to gang members in the streets. Now, as y'all know, when it comes to situations like this, social media can't wait to put their 2 cents in. And there's been a few interesting posts concerning this incident, leaving many to believe that Reyna may have been involved in the street somehow, some way. Because underneath her picture on Instagram on her last post, one user would state, quote, "Fly high, bird, you won't be missed." Now another user would state, quote, "Laughing my butt off, good for you." Another user was,
oh, so it seemed like she had a lot of people that didn't like her. That's
stay
what it
quote,
seemed like.
dying, laughing emoji. And lastly, another user underneath a separate post in regards to this incident will state, quote, "She was chilling with ninjas who was gangbanging. You can't chill with known gang members and expect their ops to spare you when they slide. The Bronx is a war zone. You would think with as many bodies and shootings that has occurred in the Bronx for decades, people would know how to move and what not to do. Partying in the park or shooting a music video with gang members is never smart." So judging from what the news articles are saying and what these comments are saying, from sometimes it comes from fake pages from people that know what's going on, but they just want to put their 2 cents in from a different page without them being noticed. If we're going off that without getting too involved, it seemed like yes, she was a good person, just hanging around the wrong crowd. Or maybe she did have some involvement and maybe it just caught up to her. It happens. We don't know. And sometimes as a female, whether you're involved in the streets or not, you're automatically involving yourself by who you associate with involved in the streets. And this is easy. Whether you go to a cookout, driving in the same car, taking pictures, etc. But especially being in the same car. We see many times where these gang members, they're in the car with innocent people who got nothing to do with nothing, and somehow the car gets shot up because the ops are trying to target their ops. And what happens is, usually the person who the intent.
From what I just looked up, it says that there's a bunch of drill rappers who are being rumored to be her brother. So we don't really know who her brother is yet.
The target was,
her brother
never is the one
like
that gets hit. It's always somebody innocent, and the next thing you know, an innocent person is gone over something that they had nothing to do with. Now, as far as this situation right here, I'm kind of confused because different articles are saying different things. One article say that a person ran up and in point blank range shot her in the face, while others are saying that it was a shootout and she was just caught in a crossfire. However it goes, a 23.
The second one sounds a little bit more plausible. The first one sounds like they want the click. They want the click and the for the headline.
Young woman is no longer here right now, and the suspect is still on the run. Let this be.
This shit is so diabolical, bro. Like y'all.
Be a lesson for y'all out there, especially the ladies. Be careful who you associate with, and before you decide to go outside at certain times just to stand around, make sure you are aware that it's a strong possibility that something can go wrong. Now y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Rest in peace to Mookie, aka Reyna Caceres, and condolences to her family. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this one was wild. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was diabolical. That shit was wild. Do your homework. Shit. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Y'all heard my comments and thoughts and comments throughout the commentary and video below, or not below, behind. You feel me? But I say that to say that's gonna be the end of today's video. You feel me? If you're new here, my name's Sauceboy Top. We drop every day, 2 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day. You feel me? So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? The more y'all like, comment, subscribe, and show love, the more motivation I got to keep pushing this little shit out. You know what I mean? So y'all keep doing what y'all been doing. Y'all been doing. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been doing y'all big with the Sauce Squad, growing like a motherfucker. We already better hit 300 subscribers. By the time this out, we probably already are at 300 subscribers. Nigga, thank you. Fuck, like, with the way you niggas is moving, shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit great. Do your homework. But I say that to say, we gonna keep pushing content out. You know what I mean? We got a few more videos to record, so we gonna go ahead and leave y'all boys off on that note. You know what I'm saying? If you're on mobile, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hype this motherfucker up. If you're on mobile, hype it up, gang. Hype it up. And subscribe. Subscribe.